Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as promised in some of the short videos, I'm going to go over what to do if your lock mechanism gets stuck. This is a 96 CBR 600F3, but most of the manufacturers, they use the same type of mechanisms. So generally it's the same. So, you guys know the backstory. I got the bike super cheap, got it for 1,500 bucks. It wouldn't crank, the lock would not open. The tank was about half full of gas that smelled like diesel fuel. So pull the tank off, pull the little selector valve off here, the drain, the valve, pulled all it off, put it in the hot sun, and it took days for all that old gas to evaporate. And I tried to find videos on specifically, how to fix this. And they say, take this off. Well, guess what? You can take all those off you want to. It won't come off. And we'll get into that in a minute. There's two little tabs that pop open under the filler neck. It's not coming off. Now, some brands, I saw in some videos, you can twist it to a certain angle, and there's little tabs that'll line up, and it'll pop off. But not on the CBR 600F3. So, obviously, when I was researching this, I found a lot of videos covering a stuck gas cap. So it's an issue if the bike sits or if it gets rained in or whatnot. So you need three things to fix this problem. Of course, the key. And I use PB Blaster, worked great. You can use other things in WD-40, but this works great. And I'm using the factory toolkit screwdriver. And that comes into play here in just a minute. So when I first got the bike, you could put the key in, and you could hear the tumblers in the lock mechanism do that. So I knew the tumblers were working. I thought, okay, what's the deal? And I tried forcing it. I almost broke it. I was torquing on it pretty good, and I thought, nah, I don't really need to do that because I've only got one key. It came with that one key. So I started doing some really close examinations. So if you guys run into this, here's my advice to you, okay? Now you can use, like I said, this is the factory screwdriver. You can use any large, regular screwdriver. Now I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see this real clearly, okay? So the tumblers are obviously inside here. They're down in there. But this piece of metal on top, this silver piece you see here, it's not connected to the tumblers. It is connected to the tabs that are on the inside. And when I put my key in, like I said, the key would go in, it would move. So then I thought, wait a minute. So I took this screwdriver. I did not, you can't actually with this screwdriver, which is why I like using the factory screwdriver. You can't put it in enough to engage the tumblers, okay? Well, this piece of metal was seized. It wouldn't do anything. See how it moves now? So why it's not moving now is because the tumblers are not engaged, okay? But it wouldn't move at all. And when I put enough force on it, it popped loose. Now, again, don't cram anything down in there. You'll jam those tumblers. When that popped loose, things started going for the good. So I'm going to zoom back out here and show you what's inside. So there's a couple things on these gas caps that will jam if you don't give them some attention, okay? You notice in your instruction it says to push in when you turn it. Well, there's a reason for that. So here are the tabs, okay, and they lock here under the gas cap filler. Now, like I said, on some models of bikes, they have little tabs. You can rotate it, pull the thing out. I took all these off, and I was very frustrated when I found out that won't work. And ironically, and I don't know why Honda did it this way, but only 3 of these screws hold it in. That one, and that one. Those other 4 are decorative. They don't screw into anything. So anyway, you have these tabs here. Now, they're in the inward position now, so the gas cap can come and go, okay? Watch what happens when I turn the key. Watch the little tab. I got to push in on it. So this may be a little tricky. I got to push in. I don't know if I can do this one-handed in film. There we go. Yay, I got it. So I'm going to zoom in again so you guys can see. Be in the locked position, okay? You see the little tabs? I don't think I can pull the key out, so I'm going to use this. See the little tab right there that pops out? In order for that mechanism to latch properly, see this washer mechanism here, the seal part, it goes up and down, and it's connected to this metal ring here, okay? And it interacts with those tabs. So watch what happens when I twist it. Watch it pop down. See it pop down? It can't go back now because you have to push down on that, which is why they tell you to push down when you're actuating the key. So these tabs were locked up, and this little mechanism here that goes up and down just a little bit that engages inside the filler neck here, it was locked up. And when I soaked it with the PB Blaster, everything finally started, working and doing like it was supposed to. And again, that's locked, so I had to push that back down. So if we put it in and push it, it works perfect, okay? But so if you'll notice, if I can get it to do it, yeah, there we go. So you see how that little metal piece moves independently of the tumblers? That is what was jammed. So, and again, well, I got to push down on it. You guys get it. So can't do that really easily one-handed. So this was jammed, and these little interlocking tabs that lock under the gas cap filler, they were jammed as well. So if you guys have gas cap issues on your motorcycle, the main thing to do, soak you some lubricant in there, make sure that the tumblers are working. We can hear them working. And then, like I said, just take you bigger would be better, but I have this one, I have the original toolkit, and I'll just demonstrate it again. And you can see that is what was seized, that part right there. And it would continue rotating if the tumblers were engaged, obviously. And the tumblers are just little springs. There's really nothing in there to mess up. But there you go. So if you guys have gas cap issues on your motorcycles, look into that. Soak it good, and I soaked it for, I don't know, 48 hours, and I put a lot in there. I mean, it was dripping out the bottom here. And interestingly enough, when this finally popped loose, I heard these things pop loose. I heard it go. It had just, I guess, jammed under there's a little bit of spring tension on that, just a little bit, not much. Here's kind of a front view for you guys, and you can clearly see the tabs right there. Now they're in the retracted position. And when you close it again, that interfaces with there, inside here, and then of course your O-ring seal seals it right there. So yeah, I hope this video helps you guys out. I looked and looked and looked and could not find a single video that instructed you to work on that silver area first. And once it broke free, everything else just kind of followed right along. So I hope this helps you guys out. This was very frustrating, and I spent several days, digging in, trying to figure this out without breaking anything, because I certainly, and it warns you if you do a Google search, it warns you, do not force it or you will break the key off in there. And then you got all kind of trouble. The last option, drilling all these out, but that won't work because the tabs are still extended and locked under the filler neck. So hopefully this helped you guys out. If you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're a regular follower of the channel, you know that my goal here is to basically come out with educational and entertaining content for the motorsports enthusiast. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.